Hi guys, Alan here. Well, what a crazy week we've had. Not really a major update today. A couple of things. I'm going to have a little bit of a trim up. These plants have gone crazy. TNC Light. That's what it's called on eBay. About 12 quid. Small doses, so last forever. I replanted some of the plants, as you can see, just to try and get things going. Got a couple of little babies going on in there, but they're getting bigger. I think they're just guppies. We will find out later on, I'm sure. The rainbows have been doing some more activity as well, which is, they're kind of caught very often, but they don't produce babies. Maybe someone can comment why that is. The Nubius on the wood, I'm going to show you one, so I'm going to give this a trim up. But the Nubius has gone crazy. I'm assuming that's because of this. Some people call them nitrate factories. Well, maybe that's why. I have been testing every 2 days the water, make sure. And I do have very trace amounts of nitrate, 0 on the other two, ammonia and nitrite. Which seems to me, you know, everything seems to be working well. We're getting some shoots, as you can see from the plants. Hello, Tetra. And I'm balancing the water a little bit more now. Obviously, Tetras and live bearers, and of course, obviously the cichlids that are in there, the dwarf cichlids. The Tetras seem to hang about. They seem quite happy. They're jolly. They're going about their business. They tend to shoal as a family, which is quite unusual. They all go together. The cardinals are in there as well somewhere. And some of the plants have been going nuts. They really have been going crazy. The application of this TNC Light now, I used to use the full version of it, the complete, and it did produce a little bit of algae, I must admit. And this was one of the old plants that I had, one of the old leaves, and that is one of the new leaves. Now, I don't know, we'll see on that one, see how that goes. Got some of the dwarf cichlids are still in here, but they're not producing any young at the moment. There are, I think it's near right eggs on there which won't hatch, but I'm going to have a little trim up and we'll get back to this tank in a minute. And also I want to talk to you about the hybrids in the 57 litre or the 50 litre, whatever you want to call it. He's still doing well, isn't he? Yeah, so we have had some issues with fish acting strangely, but I say the water parameters are fine. Temperature's a little bit warm, so I've had to compromise between the two, obviously. But they shouldn't give you the sort of actions and reactions that I'm getting. But I'm going to trim down these so we can see a lot more. I'll get back to it in a minute. There you go, nearly done with the water change. Getting some water out of there, done a bit of trimming. I'm going to show you where it's all full up anyway. But look at that, that was 3, you can see the new green leaves on there, but that was 3 or 4 leaves when I used elastic bands to keep it on there. And I've done one over there as well, so that's looking good. Well, that's the water change we've done. A lot of debris at the moment that's coming from just about everywhere. Had to bit of an upheaval, to be fair. As you can see, there's a lot of plants moved from there. Now I'm going to give it a bit of a clean inside. I just wanted to say a couple of things actually. My favourite dechlorinator has got to be the API stress coat. The one drawback of this is if you use too much, your aquarium does go a bit cloudy and the fish do tend to go a bit crazy on their stress coat, or their slime coat I should say, so be careful of that. But just if you use it, it's one of the best, I think. The best fertilizer for leaf intake, that means stuff you add to the water instead of the roots, I think is TNC Light. I took a bucket load of plants out of here and leaves, and this is every week I'm doing this. It's just a crazy amount. Let's have a look what else we got. Carpeting plants, not really overly keen on them. I do like a bit of sort of groping around sort of space. I think, in my opinion, Eheim make the best pumps. The Fluval ones are noisy at best. This is a good system for moving bed for a very cheap price. However, they're noisy. You can hear it. It's constantly. This is nuts though. Look at that. That's beautiful amount of leaves, and look at the root system on that. Bear in mind that was tiny. I'm going to get some of this out of the way. Get rid of that. The fish are extremely happy in here. And once I get the fish room up and running, I will be dealing with that as well. Now look, the plants are trying to repair. You can see the bubbles there, see that? That's a very good sign of a healthy plant. So you need to bear that in mind when you break them off. If you get that, I get it every single time, and that's all down to TNC. Now, my fish in here, they do tend to eat, or should I say nibble. Let me just turn that on for a minute. They do tend to nibble at the plants. Let me just. This is an Eheim 300. I've done a review on this. One thing I didn't mention, you do get micro bubbles, and the reason for that is this part here basically ends up with lots of air in it if you do a water change. So what actually happens is it chucks it out there, but I've put a hole in that now, so that doesn't happen that much. Yeah, I mean, you see the bubbles there? There you go. And that's because I keep blocking the hole up, so I've got to do another design on that. Every fish in here is doing something proactive. They generally are, I mean, look at them schooling around there. It's Grandma Gubby. She's the one that gave me the hybrids, which I'm going to do another video on those. I just wanted you guys to know how this is working out. This, as moving beds go, I think it's fantastic, but it's just too noisy, so I should probably use it in the fish room, which is going to be in the shed when it's finished. Plants are actually growing. I've taken lots of that off, as you can see. I leave stalks on there because the fish tend to nibble at the end of it instead of the leaf for some reason. I don't know why. There's Grandma Platty there. There, she's hiding, look. Now, a lot of the babies unfortunately don't survive at the moment. That's because I've got a couple of predator fish in here. Well, I say predator fish. That's one of them. They're probably hiding because they really don't like the water change. But the cichlids, basically the dwarf cichlids, they do tend to go on it, which is good really, because I say these were all rescue fish. Look at that, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. I do love it. You know, people, I mean, I've done marine, I've done cold water, fresh water, whatever you want to call it, I've done them all. And people say, I mean, marine is good, don't get me wrong, but and I've done very well actually with anemones as well as corals and that, but it is a lot more trouble than it's worth, in my opinion. The beauty out of it is brilliant. The sumps, I mean, I had a sump, it was the same size as the tank, that was fantastic. And I'm going to be thinking of doing a sump on a freshwater and see how we get on with that. But these plants are crazy nice. I've taken that one out, reduced it by well, you can see how much. I mean, I left that basically where it was, so you've got an idea. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Leave us a comment, tell me what else you think I should be doing, and we'll discuss that in videos. I do like the comments, I think they're fantastic, because that's what this is all about. So thanks for watching guys, take care.